A ghost walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, bro, we don't serve spirits here." However, that scenario would never happen at a Halloween-themed bar because that establishment would be incredibly inclusive with a full stock of distilled beverages. The perfect watering hole in the new paranormal. Nightmare Honolulu is a Halloween pop-up bar located in the happening heart of Hawaii, and I've got the inside scoop of the establishment's opening night. Please welcome Bartender Jonah. Jonah! Let's begin with a lightning round. Favorite movie?
Good Will Hunting.
If it were my movie, I'd call it Good Will Haunting. Favorite vacation spot?
I love San Francisco. Food, culture, cocktail bars have always been on point.
I left my heart in San Francisco. And my brain, and my fingers, and the rest of my corpse. Favorite Halloween costume?
The 1995 Riddler. Jim Carrey as the Riddler. I had green tights, and I had someone spray paint black question marks all over me, not to mention having orange hair.
Most difficult drink you were ever asked to make by a customer?
Probably be a surfer on acid. It's Malibu rum, raspberry schnapps, and a hint of Jaeger, a splash of pineapple and cranberry juice. It's just the portions of everything is just very tedious to me.
How fancy! When have you felt the most alive?
I think that would have to be when I went skydiving. I think I went for my 21st birthday. I remember kind of feeling this rush before being forced out of the airplane. But the free falling experience was definitely phenomenal.
What's the hardest thing about skydiving? The ground! How do you feel now that Nightmare Honolulu has opened to the public?
So each year, the owners are always planning on how to top the year before. So this year, when I went in, it was reinvigorating as an employee to see how much more time and love they put into creating a more haunting yet very enjoyable experience. Overall, I'm definitely excited to be a part of it again.
How many years have you worked for them?
So this is my third year with them.
Were you involved in the planning at all?
No, I wasn't part of the planning. There were a few staff members that did help with setup. For myself as a veteran bartender, I was asked to make sample drinks for the new staff, topped with the little trinkets that come with them. So, you know, a little eyeball and a little spider there.
Ooh, that's scary.
Actually, in a traditional bar, people order shots. At Nightmare, our shots come in syringes. So something new that we added that's a little bit more interactive is drinking through a blood bag. Talk about a blood good time.
Ha! How clever! What else do you serve? Grim and tonic? Jack-o'-lantern and coke? Corpse-mopolitan? Tomb Collins? Pina Colada? Bloody Mary? Oh wait, that's actually what it's called. Jonah, do you have a favorite nightmare drink?
So I really like the Haunted Plantation. The Haunted Plantation is soju based, and it's mixed with ube and creamer. So it's a little on the thicker side, but it's actually kind of dangerous.
Planning to visit Nightmare or any Halloween bar for that matter? Here are some spooky pickup lines for your new boo.
Want to hear a scary story? You and me not ending up together. Terrifying.
Are you a monster? Because you look frank and fine.
I don't want your candy, because the sweetest treat would be your number.
Back to Nightmare Honolulu. How did opening weekend go for you?
So I think our opening weekend is always a treat, especially for those who don't want to deal with the crowds and take their time with getting their Instagram photos and videos just right, but also for them to be able to explore the decorations in detail. There is just a lot in there to see. And I think when it's really crowded, it's really hard to miss and appreciate all of the little details that are, that are incorporated into the design. For us, the staff, I think it was a great opportunity to get us back into the spirit of the season, and work out the kinks before we get into full swing.
Alrighty, and for those watching at home, I am aware that those Halloween pickup lines from earlier may not work in the field. So here are a few more. Roll it!
Yo, the skeleton over there wanted to ask for your number, but he didn't seem to have the guts, so here I am.
Call me the undead, because my heart stopped the second you walked into this room.
I may not be a bat, but one night with me will turn your world upside down.
Any horror stories about working at a Halloween-themed bar?
So when I first started, there was a man that came into the bar with a mask that was scaring random customers.
Uh-oh.
I was like, okay, this is kind of cool, but I have no idea who this person is. So with no introduction, I was getting a little uncomfortable because customers were kind of looking at me like, oh, is this person for real, or is this part of the experience? So I remember he slid behind the bar, and I was looking at him like, I don't think you're supposed to be behind here. Who are you? And he's wearing a mask, so I can't tell like what he's, how his facial expressions or what he's looking. It wasn't until later that I learned that it was our owner Noah behind the mask.
Oh, Noah! I had him on my show a few years ago. Remember? What was the weirdest thing you've ever experienced in your bar?
I brought in a real headhunting trophy that was cursed.
Otherwise, everyone is well behaved?
There hasn't been anyone who's completely outrageous or, anything like that. So that's a plus.
Good, good. And now more pickup lines. Go!
Are you a haunted house? Because I'm going to scream when I come inside you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That is taking it too far. This is a family program. Oh, a family program. Who am I kidding? I've interviewed at least 2 porn stars on this show. Anyway, Jonah, why is Nightmare important to the community?
I think Nightmare Honolulu has become an annual seasonal treat. With it celebrating our 5th year anniversary, I feel like we've given people on Oahu a new venue that isn't worried about being pretentious. Rather, it's more focusing on bringing us back to the nostalgic kiddie days of trick-or-treating, haunted house exploring, and costume designing. So overall, I definitely feel that Nightmare has really created an inclusive environment for everyone to enjoy the Halloween season.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you, Jonah, for shooting the sheet with me. My friends, I must ghost you for now. Until next time, goodbye.